Next up, though, we catch up with Metro FM's DJ Sabby.
Metro FM's DJ Sabby has been in the radio business for over 15 years and has enjoyed success with his infectious energy and dedication to his craft.
But without the support of his family, he never would have begun his journey.
Sabelo's better half is Metro FM news anchor Lindy Mtali. The couple tied the knot in November 2021 after the birth of their son, Nkosingphile Orifa Mtali.
Sabby, you've truly been able to create quite the sanctuary here at home.
It's everything. Like, home for me has always been a space where it needs to be peaceful. It's a space where I need to know that my family is good, they're taken care of, they got everything that they need. And when I come home, it needs to feel like home. I'm truly at a space now where coming home is a highlight. I look forward to it. Leave the noise, leave the work, leave everything in the car, and just come into the space and immerse myself with the people that love me. But in a nutshell, I'm just a boy from KZN who came to Johannesburg with a dream of doing radio. Sometimes I always say, I do so much, the only thing I haven't figured out is how to save people with medicine, but I save people with humor and just giving people solutions on the radio, so that's my way of saving the world. But until I figure out how to make medicine, I'll say I'm Dr. Sabby. But for now, we're here.
Well, from Dr. Sabby to DJ Sabby, honing in on the incredible man that you are and all that you've been able to achieve. When you did break the news to your parents that you want to be an on-air broadcaster, how did that go and where was your mental space then?
My mental stability when I came to Johannesburg, number one, I had told myself that there's nothing in the township anymore for me, Emandeni. Like, I knew from the early hours of my life that I'm not going to work with Sappi. Sappi is one of the biggest factories there. I knew I had no aspirations of working with Tebe. That's where you find all these small factories and what. I knew I was not that guy. So making a decision to come to Joburg was not easy. My mom had just had a stroke. I knew that the only way to change our life, Pumem Jondolo, was to come to a city like Johannesburg where I feel like it's hard work that speaks. But the dream and the passion and listening to the radio truly kept this drive of why I came to the city going.
And to know you is to know that you've lost. You've lost your mom and your dad, but still, every single day, you get on the wavelengths, on the frequencies, on the radio, and you're able to make us all smile. How were you able to achieve that?
I've been through the worst, but listen, like nothing can get me down ever again. I think the loss of my mom also was just the last straw. I'm very high, my frequency is just shaped differently. Mentally, I'm just fired up, man. I turn on the radio every single morning, and I know I got someone who just won and someone who wants to give up and someone who's confused. All of those people, I gotta make them look forward to a bright new day. And it all starts with me. Sometimes when I'm not in a good mood, I say it on the radio, and people will say certain things. Before you know it, I'm back to my normal wavelength.
What puts Sabby in a good mood is enjoying quality time, relaxing with his family in the great outdoors.
Lindy and Sabby, you've got me out here in nature, and before we touch base on our surroundings, who have you brought with you?
So today we brought our very first child. This is Orifa Nkosingphile, and that's his little sister, Yenagayise. She just turned 10 months.
And Emmarentia Dam, why specifically this park?
Ori knows Emmarentia Dam as a baby, but before him, Dad and I used to spend hours here, actually. He introduced me to this park.
When the first time we hanged out, actually, this is where we came.
Yeah, so he was still doing weekends at YFM. I was an intern at YFM when we met. So he would come and pick me up from work during the week, and we'd drive around and end up at this park, and we'd sit and chat for hours on end. So this is actually the park where we got to know each other.
Being on-air broadcasters working on the same platform, how have being parents and being partners influenced your creativity?
So I definitely think becoming parents elevated us, especially as broadcasters. And I always say to Sab, we're almost like a bridge. So we're still youthful, we've still got goals to achieve, and we still have things that we want to knock out the park. So we can speak to the younger person who's trying to achieve their goals, who's trying to build their brand or build their business or whatever the case may be. But in the same breath, we're also speaking to the parents. We don't pretend to know it all. And so, asking for advice, whether it's on air or on our personal social media platforms, I think it benefits the people who have followed us for many, many years.
And the work-life balance can't be easy. I mean, whether it's your romantic, intimate relationship or just being parents, how are you able to show up as your best selves, whether it's at work or at home?
I think prioritizing what truly matters kind of becomes the key to it all at this point in time. But when work kicks in, it kicks in, and she knows.
Yeah, so I think I failed dismally when it comes to that, because Ori became my everything after I had him. And we had a couple of conversations where he was like, but what about me? I mean, we travel and you always want to take your boy with, and we go to new restaurants and you're like, oh, my son would love this experience. And so I definitely would say I failed dismally, but I'm working on it.
Now, I'm sure having personalities as parents also trickles into the kids. Are there any warm anecdotal stories that kind of feed into each child's personality?
Ori is a fantastic little boy. He's very outspoken, very outspoken. In fact, he's so outspoken, we've decided that we won't share our secrets with Ori.
No, we won't.
We won't share our secrets with him because he likes to share a lot. So when I was pregnant, and I was probably a few weeks pregnant, he found out because he's my best friend. So obviously I would tell my son, and I was dropping him off at school and closing the boot. And all I hear is, my mom's having a baby. Yena is extremely feisty. Yen is, she's got a fighting spirit, eh? And she's just come out with a fighting spirit.
Yeah,
I mean, look at her.
Look at her.
She is so feisty.
Even today, pick me up in the chin like 1, 2.
When this proud dad is not with his family, he's at the Metro FM studios, which have become a home away from home and the place where he's found career fulfillment.
Hosting the Metro FM Breakfast Show. It's been 3 years now. It's the 3rd season. For me, it's a dream, man. Like, I think for any broadcaster in the Republic of South Africa who would like to grow and just do radio on the highest level in the English medium and in Black culture, Metro's definitely the dream. And to do the Breakfast Show, it's the pinnacle of the dream. So I'm in my moment, I'm in my zone, I'm in my element right now. And I'm blessed to be working with the people that I'm working right now. They truly bring in their best to make the dream work for all of us, because the dream is not just mine alone.
Hi, my name is Boshoko Matlusa. I'm the producer of The Breakfast Show on Metro FM, Best Mornings. Sabby is stylish. He is what Metro FM is. He's good at branding, and he does that incredibly well. He is a great leader. He's the glue of the team, I'd say. He's always got ideas. He tells me what's on his mind, so does the whole team. So we've worked really well together, and I think that's how we've able to get so far and be on 500 shows.
For the longest of time, ever since I got on the commercial level of radio, I've always said my kind of radio is relation radio. I try to talk about things that I've gone through, what my team has gone through, because we get to connect on a personal experience and a personal level. Because when you tune into the radio, you're not listening to an AI robot. You're not listening to someone that is not real. It's people listening to people. So the more you share stories that relate and they can resonate to the listener, you're bound to create a relationship. And hence, when we have certain conversations on the radio, you might be listening and be like, why are these people sharing their darkest secrets on the radio? It's because we practically shared some of our darkest secrets on the radio. So that's how I keep it going, and that's just how I keep it authentic. It's truly being myself every single day on the radio. If I'm having a bad day, you're gonna hear it, which is rare, because I drink coffee every morning. But yeah, I always say this to the team, for as long as my team is good, it's going to be easy to cook and prepare these gifts that we give to the listeners every single morning through the breakfast show. So for as long as the dynamics and all of us are intact, it's easy to deliver amazing radio, because you can tell when you listen to a show when the synergy is not aligned. And I have an absolutely amazing synergy with my team, from the tech to the content to the on-air team. But for as long as we make people look forward to a brand new day every single morning, I think we're on the right track.
What a wholesome view in the life of DJ Sabby.
And you know, Ayanda, we always hear about their dynamic on radio, whether it's from Lindy or Sabby, but experiencing it in real life was truly something special.